Absolute terrible idea.
All right, see if we're on.
Terrible idea.
Yeah. Trial and retrial like 18 times since what, 5 o'clock?
Probably, yeah. A little bit later than that.
It's our first podcast.
It turned into trying to set all this up into getting Taco Bell and just kind of.
We're about to just start watching other podcasts instead of doing one.
That's also true. Pretty terrible.
Got all the equipment you need here.
You know what's even crazier about that though is you were such a planner. I honestly thought today at work after you sent me the text, and this is how it all kind of started. Get a text from Dylan. Let's start a podcast. I said, down. Say less. I'm in it. And yet, here we are at 2026.
Well, hopefully, everybody's done eating.
Yeah, but
everybody's watching after they get off.
Yeah, totally fair. That's a fair point. But we are now 4 or 5 hours into this. All the setup, a lack of setup. We're in the garage with computers and monitors and TVs and Taco Bell drinks in the background. So,
yeah. So I can't even hear. No, we have no audio. No.
I mean, I have audio.
Right.
I mean, I hear myself. Through
yeah.
My phone, yeah.
But I just have to put this on because it feels right.
We don't even know if this is working, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we're waiting for...
We have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Is that a cue?
Yeah, I guess. Yep. Yeah.
So that's well, I feel like the one is us.
No, because normally we're watching ourselves, but
yeah, but that's a 2.
Yeah, because Billy was on.
No, before he got.
You mean 100?
1,000.
Yeah,
we're kind of famous already. Yeah, no, you might be right. Hey, tell.
Just tell.
No, see now look now there's 2. So yes. 1 being ourselves, 2 being the outsider. So this is definitely live then, yeah.
Oh, it's live on the internet. Everybody can see us.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's a huge mess. But like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day. We'll figure it out. Obviously, we're hoping for your mic and my mic to be linked. We can do that together separately. But for now, we're running off the 1, which is, I hear it sounds amazing, I think.
Yeah. I don't.
You literally just have a headset on just to feel included.
So we bought these.
2
of them.
2.
A black one and a silver one.
True.
Unfortunately, we're not prepared at all for this, and the goods that are needed to set up a podcast the right way are not readily available. A, because COVID. B, because nobody locally carries them. And C, this was happened today. So we got what we could. Got a black one, a silver one, but we can only use 1.
Only 1.
We need a mixer or something. I don't know.
Oh, here's a fair point. If anybody does watch us,
so.
If anybody on your channel does watch us and has any kind of idea of how to do this and set it all up, is there a DM button?
Don't.
Well,
you tell them.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But do you have a DM button on YouTube? Can they slide in your DMs?
Yeah, right here. They can.
Well, that's just chat. But I mean, send you a personal message to let you know how to do it. So yeah, if you guys have any idea, obviously Wheelhouse Garage is on Instagram and Facebook. Slide in DMs. Let him know. Oh man, too many tacos. Let him know how to go about it. What do we need? Computer, graphics card, internet. Obviously, I think we killed it on the microphone game for sure. But everything else.
Yeah, we got super nice microphones, but nothing else.
That's about it. Great microphones, and it sounds good.
Because it's the only thing that people will see. And
I didn't even see that. They just see our dumb mugs.
Right now.
We'll figure it out.
I feel like a commentator.
You're literally wearing that for no reason.
How's the audio?
I mean, this is gonna be a quick one, anyways. Super quick test run. Obviously. What were we talking about?
Just mount that.
The video looks great.
Oh, the video does it
really.
From our point of view,
that's not bad.
Yeah. What you're seeing isn't that great.
Oh, it's terrible. It does say HD, but
what we're seeing is.
And what's nice is it has autofocus.
It does.
If we were to use the autofocus, if you use it with autofocus, it leaves like a square on the screen.
I'm also curious. So when you were out there listening to it, does it pick up everything?
Yeah.
Absolutely everything.
I mean,
is it loud though?
I don't hear the crickets or anything in the background.
Okay, interesting. All right, well, it works. So let's get into something we were going to talk about anyways today. I mentioned the whole mountain lion video.
Yeah, no.
I think that's something we should cover. I think it was a weird thing that we should have covered.
You have to watch it because I don't know.
Did you watch it last night?
No, I didn't see it.
So let me just clarify. I'll clarify the video. So I guess it was yesterday, maybe the day before. Young gentleman, it looked like upstate PA somewhere, was hiking or something of that nature and was in PA. Stumbled upon a mountain lion and actually a cub. And then the mother came out. And so it's a 6-minute video of this gentleman walking backwards, legitimately, for 6 minutes, walking backwards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just walking backwards.
Yeah,
and recording this mountain lion.
I saw a snippet of it.
It's weird.
And it was like the paws are like.
It's a big mountain lion. It's a big cat. I posted something on my Facebook, and I said that, and I'm a big 2A fan, Second Amendment, and you are as well. But that's why you carry. If you're going hiking, my
what state brother?
It looked like PA. I really don't know. I can't confirm nor deny where it was at. It looked like PA.
What? Confirm the state for us.
That's our internet guy. We're only off one monitor, so we can't just jump on Google right away. But anyways, long story short, that it didn't make any sense. Why would you just walk back for 6 minutes?
I mean,
what would you have done?
I don't know.
He just kept you were a big cat and just kept, I don't know, yelling at it.
Do you want to run and not look back?
So probably not run.
Right.
But what's your other option?
Yeah.
You're in the mountains. You're on a gravel road.
Stare him down.
You're on a rock road.
And wait till he leaves, or.
Well, the cat was definitely not good.
I watched a little bit of it. And he yelled at the cat, tried to make as much noise as he possibly could.
Okay, great, fantastic. But I also think that, and it took 6 minutes, but he eventually threw a rock at the cat, and that's what made the cat go away. Why would you not do that from the get-go? I don't know.
I guess there's not big cat training Utah.
Big cat training. Okay, Carol Baskin.
Except for they might know.
No,
they might know the answer.
Sure, I don't know.
No, it was in Utah.
Utah, there you go. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I just think that obviously carrying is my go-to. And again,
but are you allowed to shoot a mountain lion?
Okay, let me explain before we get demonetized or whatever that happens. I would have shot the cat. Definitely not. I would have shot at the cat or around the cat.
Right.
And if it would have endangered my life, per PETA, I don't want. If PETA would ever see this, you're killing innocent animals. I wouldn't kill the animal. I would just try to scare it off. But obviously, if it's coming at me for my life, I would 100%. I would most likely put that cat down. I would feel bad. Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know if they're endangered.
Mountain lions? I would have it up. Maybe. I don't know. It was a weird video that got posted.
There is in Pennsylvania the rattlesnake. Is
well, actually,
you're
you
not
saw
allowed
one.
to kill a
rattlesnake.
I'll be honest.
I've never seen one. I've never seen one. I've never seen.
Unless you're physically in
danger,
unless you're getting bit by it,
right? You
can't shoot it. But who would know? So,
well, actually, you went. You and your girlfriend went to the cabin.
I'm glad we didn't shoot it, but
but who would
have known?
So what's the story?
Oh, we were riding dirt bikes. We, went up to the cabin by the lake. started a new trail through the woods. We were riding quads and stuff.
Right.
And then I can't remember if we were on dirt bikes or quads at the time, but I heard it. Like, I don't know that I've ever heard a rattlesnake like vividly in person.
You mean like other than like a zoo or something?
Like on TV or in a video.
Okay, but everything.
Obviously, I know what a rattlesnake sounds
right,
like.
No,
I sure as hell know what one sounds like now in person.
Mm-hmm.
But like it almost sounded more like a cicada. Honestly, but really loud. Like
loud enough that you're on a quad and you could hear it. And it's
riding on a quad.
Yeah, gotcha.
And we could hear it. I heard something, but I had no idea at the time what it was. And she was behind me.
On a second quad.
Yeah, and she actually stopped because it was right at the entrance. There's like a gravel lane that goes up, and then part of the trail starts at this far end. So I went in, and I must have passed it, but I heard it.
Right.
And she obviously heard it too, and she stopped. And I looked back, and she like her eyes were just like, whoa.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, and I didn't really know what she was saying at the time, but she was like pointing down and something. So she finally like caught up to us and said, "Did you see that?" I was like, "No, I heard something, but I."
Right.
She said that was a rattlesnake, and it was like jumped out at you. And obviously, I didn't see it. I heard it
because she was far ahead enough of you that
she was behind me.
Oh, she was behind you.
Yeah.
So she was probably stopped then.
Yeah, so she would have seen it.
Right. She would have watched, in her words, the rattlesnake lunge at you.
Apparently it did, but I'm glad it didn't get me.
Right.
Well, I mean, so this is at Raystown.
Yeah,
Raystown Lake here in PA. And
so
I've been to that cabin once, and I don't know if I'd want to go to a hospital in that area.
No, there aren't even any.
There really isn't.
Chambersburg, which is like an hour.
Fulton County Medical Center was probably
Fulton County, so outside sources say Fulton County, but
like
I would assume
30 minutes out.
Yeah, and they would probably have rattlesnake, but apparently, it's only the baby ones. That if you get bit by a rattlesnake, like 9 times out of 10, if you get bit,
right,
and they inject venom, it's a baby.
So you know why?
Because they can't control
their
gland or whatever it is. But I don't know how big it was, so I have no idea. But I heard it.
That's so wild. That's wild.
So I mean, we went back and got the snake shot just in case, and we went and looked for it because people frequent
that area.
It's a private lane, but people drive.
Well, yes, there's neighbors there too, and I'm sure they have kids.
But I'm glad we didn't shoot it or find it because.
Yeah, I didn't know that actually. That it's illegal to shoot rattlesnakes, which I think is kind of dumb. But I don't know. I think it's dumb.
I don't know. It's a Pennsylvania thing, or it is a Pennsylvania rattlesnake, though.
Yeah, there's a difference because there's like your diamondback rattlesnakes out in Arizona.
Yeah, but either way, it's a snake that's, I wouldn't say designed to kill people, but it has the lethal option to kill anybody. So we're not talking about rhinos here, like the white African rhino that's like, there's like 2 left in the world. It's a rattlesnake. I'm sure they, have sex a lot and pump out babies a lot.
Rhinos?
No, snakes.
Okay.
Rhinos?
I don't know how snakes do it, but I'm assuming that there's a lot of them.
I mean, how many snake eggs?
Usually a lot.
Probably a dozen. I don't know.
So here's it sounds stupid, but rhinos have live babies, right? Okay. See, no, I know they don't.
That'd be one big egg.
It's not a fucking ostrich. Ostriches have eggs. I'm just saying they have live birth. So they're what is the technical term on that? Like us, we are
probably live birth.
Okay, no, there's mammal. Thank you.
And a rhino's not a mammal, though, is it?
Does it have breast milk? I think that's what kind of makes a mammal. You give live birth and they feed their young.
We're about to find out.
Either that or something with hair, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know
what is hair?
What the categories are that define a mammal.
Yeah, what does hair have to do with anything? I don't know.
If you've got skin and eyes, you're a mammal.
Well, then that's everything.
Jeepers creepers. No, I'm just saying. The point I'm making is that there's got to be way more snakes than there is anything else like that. So what's the difference of shooting one? I don't, especially one that's designed to kill you. I don't think a rhino is going to, seek out a person just to run him over and trample him.
Oh yeah,
where
definitely don't shoot rhinos.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
We're not telling you to shoot snakes.
No, we're definitely not saying shoot snakes either. But again, you're right. I'm not saying go in your backyard and shoot a black snake or whatever, or a corn snake or whatever. But
there's enough out there. If you run over it, maybe. But.
That's what I'm saying. If there's enough out there, it is what it is. If it's we're catching all the info right this second.
Live.
It's definitely live.
So
it's one of the largest living land mammals.
It is a mammal, so I'm right. I think the definition of a mammal is just the live birth itself, which makes it a mammal.
A mammal?
A mammal.
A baby mammal.
Baby mammal. Mammal. There you go.
You got 4 people watching right now.
I wish this thing worked.
I feel like I heard that, but I definitely heard from that. I don't know.
Put it up on display back here.
You might as well. So that happened. What else were we going to talk about? We talked about the mountain lion. That was definitely one of my topics. So this is a card channel, and I feel like episode 1, as almost quickly as we can talk about it, H2O.
Oh wow, that's
a good point. And the reason I bring that up is because me and Dylan have been avid followers of the H2I page on Facebook. / We've gone to the events multiple times.
6 years,
7 years running. Every year since back
pretty much
in the day.
the last 2 years of the actual show.
Yeah, for sure.
So the past 4 or 5 years now, it's been not a show. We're just a gathering.
Fun fact you say that.
A get together.
The bridge that we were talking about, they shut down. That was the bridge that we would take to go to the actual event. And I remember the first couple years that we went, we would actually pass the show because it was in the woods or at some kind of event center. And we would pass the show. We would see everything, but it was a Sunday. We were all going home anyways after slightly partying all night / weekend.
Oh, no. Can we pause for a minute? We still have our screen. We still have our monitor.
Yeah,
still live.
That's a good point.
And it's 20 minutes now. But yeah, H2O, car page, Wheelhouse Garage. Obviously, if you look back at some of our other videos.
Well, definitely.
They're all, automotive related in some fashion.
I think a lot of people followed you. I wouldn't say strictly for the FD, but a lot of it was the FD.
Yeah, probably. I mean, honestly, though, there wasn't much content about the FD on the channel. Which
is unfortunate because so you guys didn't see any of this. We actually, this is kind of, I explained this already tonight. Dylan comes up with these ideas and he always texts me and I just kind of run with him. So the first one was he bought another FD and he texted me, he said, hey, you want to pull a 13B out of an FD this weekend? Hell yeah, down. Let's do it. So we did. So he had the green FD, which obviously you follow him, you've seen it. But he bought a silver one. What was wrong with it again? Anything?
Well, that was the gray one.
Yeah.
Bought a gray
silver,
one.
Gray.
It just didn't run. It sat for about a
Billy
year.
said that's gray, but that's definitely silver.
Whoa. Okay.
We're working, Dad. Anyways, I'm just saying. Long story short, you texted me, let's pull a 13B.
Yeah. It was a great car. It was a built car back. It was old school. It was probably a 20-year-old build. Single turbo HKS, ready, all the good stuff from back in the day.
Yeah.
It had lost compression in one of the rotor housings, and the person who owned it parked it, and it sat for about a year. So we brought it home and pretty much started tearing it apart. And
that was a lot of stuff. We did a lot.
Oh yeah,
we did a lot.
The day we brought it home, we pretty much pulled the interior apart.
Okay, so I wish you would have posted about this because they would know what we're talking about. The elephant in the room.
Know if there's any pictures.
The elephant in the room. The hood.
Oh yeah. By the way,
the hood was absolutely terrible. It looked like that, very first Fast and the Furious, 2001.
Oh yeah, the whole car.
Big dragon on it.
Yeah. Like a Viper alarm system.
Oh God.
A sound system in it.
Terrible.
It was like.
It wasn't fun.
2000s.
It looked like a dumpster.
Going back to the hood.
But it's still an FT.
The guy, you know how I sold all those body parts?
Yeah, for sure.
So the guy who bought them, he just listed everything back up for sale earlier this week. And believe it or not, the hood was the first thing to sell.
Really?
Yeah.
How much? Can we disclose that? Is that a real thing?
He got like half of what he paid me for everything out of just the hood. So, I mean.
Do you think if you would have held on to it?
Yeah,
because that's like a weird thing. Like you have to. That's a market.
Yeah, but look, now he sold the hood, which is like a good body part, and other ones now he's stuck with them. They're huge and like bulky and take.
But wasn't it a carbon fiber hood?
It was. It was a nice hood, but it just had a dragon, like a. What would you call that? You didn't see Billy.
No. I don't even know if I have a picture. The artwork was great. It was actually really nice.
It looked like
it was well done. Somebody actually put the time in to paint it or airbrush it or whatever the case may be, but it's 2020 and actually was last year. It's 2019. Who wants a dragon on an FD?
It was pretty cool because like you could have set up like those little like the blow off NOS purge valves. You could have set them up and it was
but who runs NOS these days unless you're a drag car?
Well, if you're a wuss. Oh, right here.
I didn't say. Oh, well, I don't even know if the camera will pick it up. Maybe.
It's super late.
Oh God, yeah,
terrible.
It's not gonna work. Maybe no.
Yeah, you can't even see it, but it's pretty bad.
It was pretty bad. It was terrible. Wasn't even fun. It wasn't even cool.
I think I sold a whole lot of parts to him. It was like a hood, like 4 bumpers, side skirts, a wing, a fender, and I don't know. There's something else with it. I think it was like $1,000 for everything.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and he got probably between $400 and $600 for the hood alone.
We'll see.
And he's keeping one of the bumpers for his personal car.
It's almost like paying it forward. You bought the shitty hood, and somebody else made a profit off of it.
Yeah, well, so we ended up selling the car, and the guy who bought the car didn't want the hood; he wanted a factory hood. So I wasn't, the hood. I liked the hood; it was fine. I just needed painted.
Well,
but now they're all gone. So
definitely,
and we're pinched in the corner over here because the new vehicle takes up half the garage.
Whoa. Did you make a new video about that?
No. We'll get there.
I can't even hint at it.
No, I mean, people know.
I'll be honest, it's one of my. I mean, if anybody asks you what's your favorite dinosaur, I always like T-Rex. Whack. I think that's it. I ain't gonna say anything else.
But
just dinosaur.
Yeah, I mean everybody knows what it is, I'm sure. But it's a truck, but. It's probably the sportiest truck you can buy. It's not a Ford Lightning, which is pretty sporty.
Speaking of which, that was a thing when they came out. That was definitely a thing.
Dude, they were
single turbo.
No, the first ones that came out were just I think just a regular small block V8, and then
NA. Okay.
Right, and then the late '90s body style came with was a supercharged. I think it was a V6.
That's what it is. Yeah,
4.6
supercharged.
supercharged. They're pretty wicked trucks, but I think
Is that still the same truck that was in Fast and Furious when
Yes.
Brian was driving all
The Red Lightning.
Yeah.
Yep. Dealerships are making them now. You know, like you can't buy it from Ford like that, but you can find a dealership that'll take like a short bed regular cab truck and take the 5-liter Coyote, throw a supercharger kit.
I still hate red, by the way.
Red.
Not a big fan.
I don't care for the bright lipstick red, but
So you had that
metallic red's nice.
Tornado Red R32
And the S4.
and the S4. Actually, good point.
Both of them were.
Wasn't a big fan of that.
The S4, I want the S4 back. So does Logan.
Okay, so what about the time chains?
No, that
You want to do? Oh, was that?
the gray one had the chains in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want that back?
The gray one.
Yeah, with the diamond chains and all. No.
I vowed to never own
Fuck
another
that.
Audi,
Too much.
but I can't commit myself to that because in the future there's one that I would own.
That's fair. That's fair.
But it's not really an Audi.
I know
It
what
is,
you're.
but-
I mean, I know what you're talking about.
But anyways, we can go back to the H2O thing. Yo!
Yeah, let's go back to the issue thing. Absolutely.
Wait, did he get it?
Yeah, I just got a small one.
Oh, lame. Oh.
I don't even watch much. TV.
So our neighbor comes in once, and he needs a truck. Obviously, we didn't even mention about it. Your truck. You said people can figure it out. Fair enough. And there he is. That's the man himself.
The one that, like,
Needs a truck. It was late. It was probably 7:00. Our other buddy Billy here has a truck, so he let him take it. That's kind of friends that we have.
So the truck's parked in the garage. If you were to start it up and pull it out,
You can start it up.
blow the microphone.
I would assume.
Yeah.
So, anyways, H2O. We got.
Yeah, we should have made that the focus of the video.
Well, we still can. Well,
It was only 2 weeks ago. Even though we didn't physically attend, we
did
in
not.
spirit.
We were definitely sad though.
Yeah. We attended in spirit for sure.
This is the first year, and we just told everybody a lot of years that we didn't attend H2O. Super sad.
Yeah.
We definitely had the H2O blows at home.
Do you think it will continue?
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. Hands down, the H2 the unsanctioned H2O event is going to be.
See you guys.
Hey, have a good night.
Later?
A forever thing, I would think.
In Ocean City or
We'll look at Atlantic
You think-
City. That shit was supposed to take off, but never did. That happened 1 year, I think.
I think that would have taken off had it not been Atlantic City.
And I'm not trying to stereotype.
I don't.
Atlantic City's a
I've been there-
shithole. You
Yeah,
ever
I've
been to
been there
Atlantic City?
once, and honestly, I don't.
There's needles
Care to
everywhere. It's just a dirty fucking place. It's just dirty. You got casinos and shit. That's cool. But people don't go down there to gamble.
Yeah.
They go down there to watch cars and have a good time. It should be about the build.
Yeah,
Whatever
The
happened.
problem is it's a once a year thing, and especially
agree.
this year because
I agree.
COVID.
Yeah.
I think everybody was just so anxious to get out because pretty much I would say 90% of the other shows and car meets and
Cars and
local
coffees.
events,
Yeah.
all that stuff was just non-existent. I mean, we had local cars and coffee still went on,
We do. Yeah.
but that was about halfway through COVID when everybody's just kind of like, we're gonna go anyways.
That was also part of the reason we didn't go. We thought COVID was definitely going to fuck.
Oh yeah,
We thought that was going to fuck everything up in Ocean City because it's in Maryland and we're from PA.
I thought for sure that the either the restaurants or like local stores, grocery stores, the coffee
Well, they
place
did
would be
that.
closed.
Remember Zeb? Zebbie was telling us that they were trying to go to Bonfire
Right.
and they walked 100 streets to go to Bonfire. And if you ever been to H2O or in Ocean City in general, you would know what I'm talking about. So they walked from, where were they at? 27th,
Yeah.
17th,
Yeah, they're
17th
like,
Street, something like that, way down at the very
down
front.
by the inlet somewhere.
Yeah, and they walked all the way because there was no buses.
Yeah, the buses were stopped.
There was
They
no
were
bus.
using the buses to block people.
Yeah.
blockades.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So they walked all the way down to whatever 100 and something to go to Bonfire, and I think they got there at 20 hours, 8 o'clock, and that's when they stopped serving. So they walked 100 streets for nothing, just to get told, sorry.
Man.
So I think COVID did definitely take a
Yeah.
hit. Because, I mean, any other time, I think they would be open. Phillips, Bonfire, whatever. Phillips being the bigger one, everybody would know. I don't know, man. Do I think it's going to still happen? Yeah, absolutely. I think H2O is still going to be a thing.
I vote Myrtle Beach. That's what I vote for.
Ooh.
That was my decision today. I figured that out.
Myrtle.
By the way. Yeah, I think Myrtle Beach. Here's my
Okay, I'm here. I'm listening.
debate.
I'm down.
My fight to move to Myrtle Beach. You still got a strip,
Dude.
kind of
Fair.
like H2O. It's not as I don't think it's as long. It's been a long time since
Yeah,
I've been
it's
down
not
there.
as long, I don't think.
But you have like an ocean.
If anybody's there or lives near Myrtle, let us know. I don't think it is.
It's like an ocean boulevard.
Yeah.
But yet you also have the other main highway, which is like a couple streets over,
Fair.
and that main highway can get you pretty much wherever within 20 or
It's true.
30 miles. There's
That's
a
true.
ton of stuff to do. There's tons of golf courses. There's
Again,
That
I don't
outlet
think
place,
people aren't going out to golf
Margaritaville.
though.
I mean, no, but
I mean, we're getting older. We don't like the younger crowd that's at H2O. So maybe we would. You want to go golfing? You want to go golfing while H2O is going on?
maybe a par 3 course.
Something small. I
Short
get it.
day.
Yeah, for sure.
Get up early in the morning, go golf, and come back.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's
Oh, no,
warmer.
no.
The beach
It is warmer.
is better.
It's true.
It's actually like
I'll give you that.
a
It's
decent
actually a beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know that there's a boardwalk. Is there a boardwalk in Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, they have one.
Okay, well, yeah, then yeah.
I mean, I've been there once.
But I feel like H2O is now such a sanctioned, unsanctioned event in Ocean City that you got to remember all the Canadians?
Eh?
Yeah, that's I say short drive, but it's not. But
Yeah.
that's so much closer than, 16, 17, 18-hour drive to
that
go to
was-
Ocean
yeah.
City than go to Myrtle. That's now like a 2 or 3 day trip for them.
No, I mean, depending on where
Who's going to take the the yellow FD that your buddy has up in Canada, or S13s or whatever S14s that they have? 'Cause they have a lot of sick builds.
Yeah, I mean, that was Gamble's point. Yeah, he said a lot of people are from the Pennsylvania,
that's it.
Jersey, New
New
York,
York, yeah.
Maryland, Virginia area.
But everybody else that's far away comes from the Midwest.
Yeah, there's quite a few people. I think
I don't know anybody.
I would
from
be willing to
Florida. I don't
drive
know
further.
anybody from Florida that comes up to HU. I really don't, because they obviously what was it? Solo down in Georgia
yeah,
and Helen.
which actually
that was
started
their-
up again this year.
That was their event.
Different name, but that's as far as the Volkswagen community, yes,
But it's not even a Volkswagen community.
European, but
It's such a
Not
shit
anymore.
show at H2O. I firmly believe H2O was a complete and has been a complete shit show for the past 2-3 years, and it's the younger crowd. We're getting old, and I guess we forget that sometimes.
but no doubt we still have fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still enjoy it.
No doubt. But it's definitely a shit show now, man. It's it's the younger crowd that's coming in and taking over, the 18 to 23, 24, 25-year-old age.
This was our other suggestion. Was
No,
to-
yours. You brought this up, and I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah. So I heard from a few people that obviously the bridge was at 92.
Something like that.
No,
it's lower than that.
60
something.
4 maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wherever the middle bridge in Ocean City is,
Mhm.
they had that blocked off, and you had to basically go the whole way out, come back around, and
Yep.
it was like a one-way loop around. And a couple of people were mentioning they didn't even go down past that point, and partly because of that. So I think maybe in the future you'll see some of the younger crowd staying at the lower streets, and
Because all they want to do is
20
terrorize anyway, shoot fireworks off, do burnouts. That's
Yeah.
cool, but
25. I feel like 20, 24, 25 is the turning point for you've got a lot of the heavy crap out of your system.
I hope so.
Yeah, 25 and up, pretty much stay up above 70.
I still like to get down.
Yeah.
I'm damn near 30.
Not me, I don't drink.
You like your twisted teas.
Yeah, it's just tea.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know. It's 8 shows. They're gonna go on. It's gonna be an event. It's a shit show. It's not fun. People that are, I would say, our age or that are into that kind of scene really aren't having as much fun. But it's unfortunate because we do actually like to go. We like to go watch other idiots do dumb shit.
I would say people that are, I'm just going to call it 30. 30 and up. Yeah, basically thought it was a terrible shit show and they will never go back.
And that's fair.
There's the younger crowd, call them 21 and below. They are the ones that are probably causing the most chaos just because, it's kind of like they're not used to it. They don't remember the show back when it first started and what it was all about.
Yeah. And
then you've got the middle-aged crowd, which is, 25, give or take.
Yeah.
They understand both sides of it, which is where we're at. So, I get some people think it's too much, and it is.
It is too much.
But at the same time, people want to have fun and people want to do burnouts. If you got a fast car, you want to do a burnout. You want to show it off.
Right.
The problem is, obviously, the argument's there that the city won't sanction the event. They won't host a show. They close the convention center. There's nowhere for people to hang out. The cops kick everybody out. They're ticketing everything.
Off the streets. You didn't even hang on the streets anymore.
Yeah.
You would line up.
And I do think that if they provided a place for the event, it would cut back on a lot of the shenanigans, but it's never going to stop. But I mean, look at Cruise Week. I was going to get into Cruise Week burnouts and.
Remember the year? What was that? A couple years ago, we talked about right after H2O, and it was probably like 3 years ago. H2O it's when they started really getting a bad rep.
Oh yeah,
and which is fair. But there was a video that got posted, and it was like a Mustang, a Camaro, 3 muscle cars. They all lined up in the middle and just did a gnarly, nasty burnout in all 4 lanes. And nobody said shit about that.
Yeah.
I
mean, I've never been to Cruise Week, so I don't know. But
fair.
Everybody says it's an older crowd, and it's a lot of muscle cars. There is a mix of everything and everybody, but in general, the crowd is older muscle cars.
Right.
And, the thought from us younger guys was that, they were targeting the imports. And the young guys.
We were slightly biased. I agree.
Yeah. I don't think I never thought that was fair.
I didn't either.
But obviously this year, it didn't matter who was who.
Look at
Cruise Week this year, which was, this weekend just passed. Oh yeah, they were towing everybody.
Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy.
Why did they tow him?
It was
alter suspension?
Everything. Suspension, probably wheels, lights, anything that wasn't within the Maryland DOT code. So if your lights are too high, your bumpers are too high, your tires stick out too far, they're not factory suspension.
It's a whole list.
If your truck's white and it's got aftermarket wheels on it, get towed, buddy. Granted, his truck is.
So what? It's got like what, a fucking 7-8 inch lift. I don't know.
It's
like it's huge.
It's like a 5-foot lift.
That thing's huge.
No joke.
It's a Tonka truck.
Yeah.
It's nice though.
It's
definitely nice. It's a nice truck, but they are. I think Ocean City's. I don't want to say had enough, but they're definitely over it. I think they're. Which I don't understand because the revenue's got to be good.
Well, you see how much they made off freaking tow bills?
It had to be an astronomical amount of money.
Yeah, I heard that it was just for H2O million off of tow fines.
$1 million?
Yeah.
$1 million.
Think about it.
I can believe that.
The average person, because the hookup fee for the tow
Yeah, but
truck
we
was like
had,
$600.
and I wish we would have done this sooner because we had the exact number of tickets and fines and tows. Well, per Ocean City,
There were probably, I don't know,
a couple hundred cars had got impounded.
call it 750 tows
at 1,000 a pop.
750, because that way
Fair.
kind of split the difference. Because I think most people in general were spending about $1,000 in total, plus fines.
Yeah.
So
well, unless you was that
times
guy,
750.
which shout out to that guy. Did I show you that there was one guy who had his own tow truck?
Yeah.
He actually as fuck.
That's $500,000.
Well, no, he was $50, and he would take your car out instead of paying the impound fees. $50. Pay the guy $50. He would take your car out and take it wherever you want. Shout out to that guy. He was pretty big on the page for a minute because people were like, "Yo,
oh, he was probably so busy."
$50 just to get your shit out."
I think that was a good deal because he said anywhere on the island was $50.
Anywhere.
Well, I think it was within.
Wow.
You know, obviously, if you go up in Delaware, it doesn't count.
Yeah, fair.
But $50, it'd probably take you an hour just to get from wherever the tow yard was. You know.
Fair.
So he's essentially making probably.
He had to be
minimum
local.
wage.
He was definitely local. If I was local, hell yeah.
I'd have charged $100.
Oh, see, you're always trying to make money though.
Yeah, but I mean,
You're
you
not
think
helping your
how
homies.
long you're out there towing.
You've got to make money. You have to make money doing it.
It's your trailer.
I
It's
value
your
my
truck.
time.
Yeah.
What's it matter?
You got gas.
Gas.
You don't think $50 is enough?
You're taking away time from.
If I'm
You couldn't do it
trying
with
to
Am I really the asshole in this conversation?
look,
I'm just saying
here's
it's
what I
$50.
would do.
You're helping your.
I would
If
value
you-
my time.
Listen, would you?
That's
you would
fair.
pay the $100 to get it taken somewhere else rather than get it impounded and pay all.
Oh no,
the
you're getting
fees?
impounded.
You definitely
You're
got
just paying
impounded.
this
Yeah.
guy to get it out. Because you have to. This year they made you have to tow it out.
Have to tow it out.
So this guy was basically just towing cars out that were getting towed in. But like for me personally, something like that, I would value my personal time at $25 an hour plus fuel.
Okay, fair. No, you're not wrong.
So I mean,
I think I'm just more of like on the softy side of things.
which I guess you're
and
right.
I think
An
I would
hour
have been
down and
like,
back is
I would have been
$50.
soft. Obviously, but we go to H2O, so I think I would rather help out my, brothers and sisters that have gotten impounded. And be like, I got you. Don't worry about it. I'll get you out. $50. If you don't got $50, man, like, come on, you're at H2O. And especially a lot of the cars that got impounded already went into it knowing they're going to get impounded.
When we were younger, tickets were a very common thing. 2,000-3,000, I think, was probably about the max. But that was for people that were doing like
the negative 15 camper.
doing donuts in the middle of the street and running to the cops. Now with modified cars.
Fair enough.
And when we were younger, $500, that's like a lot.
Still a lot of money.
Yeah, even now.
I mean, I make good money, but that's still a lot of money.
But to go this time, if you're a 20-year-old kid and your car's just modified and lowered, it's not like you were doing anything crazy and you got pulled over, you got a ticket, and it costs you $1,000 to get it towed and get it out, plus the fines. Like that's a hurt.
I don't know.
$1,000 for a 20-year-old kid. That's Well, there's kids.
But let's be real. At 20 years old, they
We
probably
started
got
going-
mommy and daddy.
I guess when I started going, I don't know. Right.
I was early 20s for sure.
It's probably 19 or 20.
And then
Wasn't old enough to drink when I first started going.
No. But that's when it was about the cars.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then again, that you got to support the show. The show was like $20 or $25 to get in, which that's a lot of money. But at the same time, they got to pay the venue. So when you could just stand on the strip and just watch cars go up and down, go through the parking lot, see all these cars. Which
Also,
not 9 times, but a lot of cars that weren't actually in the show were imports, but not European.
Right.
But they were still really nice cars.
I agree. Also, shout out to I feel like this has to be involved. The Beanco
Oh, Coffee Beanery.
Coffee Beanery.
Yeah.
Have to shout out to them. I just heard off the grapevine, and obviously the webpage, they were letting cars in and out, hang out there all day,
Oh yeah, they
do burnouts.
They turned the cops away.
And they were turning cops away. So shout out to them. Hell yeah, absolutely. That's wild.
Yeah,
I feel like, but I'm also afraid that, and I would feel absolutely terrible though if these people that own it were to catch shit from the locals from them doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like just
the locals are probably pissed.
Like, fuck you guys. Why would you do that?
Yeah,
they're terrorizing our town. You know what the fuck? But they were just. I'm sure they made a killing, but money aside,
Sounds like we need to open a coffee shop in Ocean City.
there it is. First podcast, next coffee company.
Big moves.
You never know. I'm just
Skipping
saying.
steps.
Rome wasn't built in a day. It's my famous line. Other than that book that Billy keeps talking about, but
Book?
the book I
That he brings
read.
up. Have you not heard positive vibes in
Positive.
the world?
Positive
Energy.
energy.
Oh, my dad used to have a book. I forget what it was. It
It's-
was a blue hardback book,
Oh god,
and it was something about positivity and
what's wrong with that?
I forget. No, I never read it. Colton read it a couple times, I think.
You know, everybody's got their own thing, and I'm just saying. I feel like you put positive energy on the world.
Definitely.
You know,
I
and
try to be optimistic about everything.
this isn't. I don't want to say it, but the B word. People read that thing.
Oh,
People really they take that for serious.
Yeah.
And I think this could be a thing. It's a thing. You know, you
oh,
do
that
that.
book,
People
the
do that.
positivity book.
Right.
Kinda
People,
like
people
a-
do the B word thing, the book
Not a
B word
religion,
thing.
but a
They take that serious. And that's cool. Like, that's totally okay.
belief.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an
belief.
outlook
There you go.
on the way you should live life.
I don't know if you should. Yeah.
Like,
How you should live
If
life.
you
You just,
put forth positive energy into the world, then the world gives you back positive energy.
the only reason I believe that, so let me explain real quick, because we only got a couple minutes left. Real quick, I'm a firm believer that if you were to wake up every day and you look at the mirror and you tell yourself, I suck, eventually you're going to really believe that you fucking
Oh,
suck.
yeah.
So instead, you just wake up every day and you just thank you for letting me wake up. Thank you for the roof over my head, just for being alive. Just give out good energy.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Maybe H2O needs to do that.
I wake up.
Maybe H2O every Saturday morning or Thursday, Friday morning should just wake up and like, thank you for not giving me a fucking ticket today. I don't know.
I got pretty lucky last year.
Did get lucky. How do you always get lucky though? And
I was shaking the whole time, but
were you just
it was kind of like one
that
of those, it was the time
burnout?
of day
That burnout at
yeah.
like what 12th Street?
No, it was probably 40th Street.
Okay, so we're not angels. Well, he's not. I am. At H2O, we don't always partake in the fuckery. Sometimes we do. I did do a burnout in
Oh,
the
yeah.
VR
Oh yeah,
when I owned the VR6.
but it was like a backside street. There was nobody around.
Fair enough.
It was wet. It was.
Okay, my e-brake didn't work.
It took 4 of us to hold it back.
But it's still a VR. Shitty. 24 valve. But yeah, you definitely got lucky.
I mean, I
on
left
that.
some marks in the garage.
Yeah, well, if this ever becomes a thing, I'll have to plug the VR burnout in the garage.
I think if you look back through the videos,
Do you have it in there? I think you actually do.
One of the first videos
Yeah,
has it.
you do. You're right. I don't.
Was
Well,
that was someone's birthday party.
it was Dylan's. Dylan's 20.
No, well,
Dude, we were young.
there was 2 different. I think there was 2 or 3 different times we did it.
No,
The one
but
time
the one
you did
time
it in the VR.
Yes.
I did it in the
in the FD
motorcycle, and then another time I did it in the
because we did tandem. I wasn't here. I didn't do tandem with
tandem.
you.
That was me and
That
Jordan.
was you and Jordan in the 240.
Yeah.
And you in the garage. And people were like impressed with the 240 because it
It had a lot
dry,
of smoke.
yeah, the dry rotted tires of the 240. Let's be real, it's a 240. What's good about a 240? But FD in the garage, As soon as the turbo started spooling, everybody was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
So
And
loud.
shit was loud. Your dump shit was loud. It's always been
Oh,
loud.
yeah.
It was a loud car, very loud car. I don't know. Well, we got 10 minutes. What do you want to talk about?
Oh,
We figured out the issue was a shit show. It's going to be a shit show. We'll go back. We will definitely go back. It's always a good time. We just like hanging out with friends.
that's the best part.
That's pretty much it. Hanging out with friends, having a
Do
good time.
miss what was that? Tumbleweed, Ironweed.
I mean, OC Brew definitely was the best.
OC Brew
Was the best.
OC Brew was cool, but whenever it switched,
Ironweed.
that place had a really good sour
did.
diesel.
They did have a good sour diesel. We sat there and drank.
Cody was with us.
Yeah. So for the next 10 minutes, what else we got?
Any suggestions?
I mean, I really want to talk about that though.
Yeah, I mean,
I really do. Next time, we'll talk about it. Tomorrow, we'll talk about it. I think that's a whole conversation.
Yeah, tomorrow we will talk about that.
You've wanted that.
Oh,
for
yeah.
how long now?
Yeah, if you know me, or I don't know, maybe even if you follow the channel, I probably.
Well, if you follow if they follow your Instagram, then they already know.
Yeah.
But
for at least I would say 2 or 3 years, I've wanted one of these, and I've been waiting on the new Bronco. Obviously, you saw the.
Let's talk about the Bronco.
The Bronco reveal video that I did.
Yeah, because that was a big hit. That was actually a really big hit on your channel.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
It was a really big hit, and I think
I meant to follow up on it, but honestly, Ford has been so slow. Do
you think that's COVID related?
I think it is, but also they're making changes, I guess, for the better. They say, and it's pushing everything back even further.
For sure.
Obviously, reservations opened up back in I think that was July or August, maybe.
I don't remember, to be honest. I just remember you coming home from work and you had that shit-eating grin on. You were like, I was like, you pre-ordered it, didn't you? He's like, yeah, I did.
Yeah, so I put.
Well, you got your application in to get
a reservation for an order.
Right.
Your spot for an order. So that was 3-4 months ago. I don't even know now. And then I did the reveal video, obviously, and the order banks aren't even going to open until December. So
of this year,
which means they're saying.
You're saying this year,
right?
December this year. Okay.
They're saying that the build and price thing online is going to come out in October. Originally, they said September. Then they said October, but it's halfway through October. It's still not out yet. So who knows if it's going to come out or not? If
you think it's maybe just a money grabber?
Well,
if you think about it, it's like if a company's like,
I mean, it's $100 reservation, but it's refundable.
Right.
So.
I'm just saying, do you think the company itself, Ford, is, hey, we're going to do this, and they're super secretive, and it just keeps leading people on into the fact that people are like, oh,
but I
want to keep going because I really want to see. And then as soon as they release it, it's like everybody's into it.
I think they've waited too long though, because
you think so?
People like me, I got I'm
but you're
tired of waiting.
Yeah, but you're a realist.
So
some people are dumb.
Honestly, though,
I'm dumb.
Look, I put my reservation in a couple months ago.
Right.
Order banks don't open until December.
Okay.
Just October, November, you can't even spec it out. And then you've got at least 6 months probably until you even take delivery.
Right.
So you're talking a year by the time they actually revealed it till you can get it, plus the 5 years they talked about it. I think a lot of people are going to shy away just over time because
I also feel like OJ, fuck that.
No, not at all. I think people forgot about it.
I'm just kidding.
So the original reveal date.
I'm just kidding. Maybe they think somebody's going to steal a truck and kill their wife too with a glove. I don't know.
Did you hear about this? The original reveal date was set for June 6th.
The same day.
The same day.
Same day.
Birthday.
Yeah, that's a terrible thing to do.
I don't know if somebody at Ford didn't realize that.
I feel like they did. It was a joke. It had to have been a fucking joke.
Who's going to look up every date related to something?
Bro,
OJ
it was
Simpson.
kind of a big deal.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It was a huge.
I feel like if it was OJ's, I don't know, trial date was the same date as the reveal, somebody would have brought that up.
Fair.
Yeah.
You know. He's had what? 2 trials? 2
One.
separate trials?
Only one trial, I believe.
Well,
Separate
he had
trials.
2, right? Separate for separate charges.
Yeah, fair.
But like,
But he got
Look,
off on
there's 2 different
he got
things,
off on
like,
murder.
for
So
the-
let's be real. That's the only trial that matters. Got off on murder.
yeah. So I don't know. I think
Did he
people
do
would
it? I
shy
don't
away
know.
just because of the amount of time it's taken for them to reveal it, and that freaking Jeep dropped that bomb with the V8
Yeah, sick.
concept in the Wrangler.
Which, by the way, real quick, I did want to say I was super skeptical about the Bronco. The whole concept idea, and I saw the concept photos you showed them to me. Wasn't into it. I wasn't into the Bronco until you showed me what Ford came out with. And let's be real, the thing looks fucking mint.
Oh, it's pretty sweet.
Sick. And you did the Sasquatch package.
yeah.
Oh,
Wide.
why would you
fenders
not
and
want that? The thing was
big
fucking sick. You take that anywhere.
35-inch tires from the factory.
Sick.
But honestly, I mean, as much as I'd hate to say it, I don't mind Jeeps, but
I don't either.
I would probably, if I could get a V8 Wrangler for cheaper than
We're talking
a Bronco,
You're
I
talking
would
about,
probably buy.
you're
the
talking about
Wrangler.
a Wrangler. You know, one that you could roll.
Oh, you can roll.
Jeeps
it
have
up.
a terrible rep about that.
Oh, it's probably gonna be the same for the Bronco.
I don't feel like they would. It's
Hop in
Ford.
mine once.
It's Ford. No.
That has 35-inch tires.
That's
I
pretty
mean, it's lifted. It's got a higher lift, but still,
fair enough.
yeah. I don't know.
I think
We'll
they'll be okay
If they give me a good trade-in offer, like I said, I'll.
on that thing.
Yeah. If I can walk out of the dealership without any money, other than what I owe.
Typical. That's you.
But even then, I don't know, man. That thing is pretty sick.
It is sick. I don't know how you want. What is it? $6? $5.99?
It's $590 crank, but it's like $430 wheel. I think.
Supercharged?
Yeah,
I mean,
supercharged. Yeah, what?
I've
is
been
it?
in it.
What is
The
it?
thing rips. It's dumb. As big as it is, it's dumb. I don't get it. It's nice though. I would keep it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Look at him. He's already having. Look at him. You can't even.
Well,
This
I mean,
is the
I
only.
definitely
This
wanna
is
keep
like
it.
the only thing that you can make a decision on. Let's start a podcast. We did.
Yeah.
Anything vehicle wise, like you just can't make up your mind. So a new
Well, I want to
FD.
enjoy them all, man. We can't afford them all. You gotta give some to get some.
I don't think that's how that goes, but you never know.
Maybe if we get a couple viewers here over the next few weeks, maybe we
A
can.
couple? You mean like a couple
You
hundred?
can afford both.
Yeah.
Oh god, this has already been a shit
Start a Patreon and a GoFundMe and
show. Patreon. Oh my god, you try to go all out.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know how to do that.
I don't either.
Maybe an AdSense account, but
We need like sponsors. Ford sponsor us.
yeah.
Yeah, no bullshit. That'd be crazy though, right?
I don't know. I mean,
See, I'm
I
about
wouldn't
this
even-
book. You speak it into existence. You have to speak this shit into
I wouldn't-
existence.
I wouldn't even want.
Ford, give us a deal.
I don't even want money from you. I just want to be able to go
Oh, yeah.
like drive everything. I want to be a tester. I want to test new vehicles or concept vehicles.
It would be an interesting podcast though. Every time you would drive something new every day.
Yeah, new Raptor, new Bronco, new
STs,
Mustang.
our line, RSS. Sick. All right.
Well, tomorrow we'll get into what that is
for sure.
and we'll see where that conversation leads us. Could be anything. Could turn us any direction tomorrow.
I don't know. I think it'd be good.
But we made it a whole podcast,
did on a whimsical fucking fly. To be honest with you,
and we didn't lose our monitor,
it will fix.
which we'll have to fix tomorrow.
Rome wasn't built in a day, dude. We'll figure it out. Could be worse. Could have no legs or arms. Could be a potato. Although I like potatoes. Who doesn't like French fries? All right.
What do you call a man with no legs, no arms?
I feel like this is gonna be an ending to
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
I don't know. What do you go?
Bob. All right, everybody.
Have a good night.